So who's lost a dollar this week? And who's found a dollar this week?
And we're back.
All right.
All right. Well, all right. So David's not here today, so we have nothing for Fakta. So we're not going to hear about like plants growing wherever or a cow that flies or any of that. So
We're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss David's weird food products.
weird take. Yeah. So all right. So since John's not paying attention, let's start with you, John. What do you got for Lost and Found?
Xi Jinping or Vladimir Putin, they're gone. They're not letting go.
Ruth has something apparently for Lost and
Ruth,
Found. But what do you have, John?
Ruth, everybody heard you, Ruth. No, I was gonna say that since Messi arrived in Miami and in the U.S., he has created tremendous amount of interest in football, soccer for you Yanks. And I think that's a big win for the sport and especially for in the U.S. And so that's a dollar win.
Let me just, when I was a kid growing up, Pele was playing for the New York Cosmos, and he did the same thing. But unfortunately, they didn't have enough, if you will, Messi's, Beckham's at that time. They just had Pele, right? He was it. He was the only guy known in the 70s as the greatest soccer player. And now you have so many. So, I think and if David had a little buzz to go, ding, I think that's awesome that Messi is here playing. I watched the game the other night that he played in. I like his play. I like him as a person. So from what I see, I don't know him personally, but I like what he's bringing to the thing. I mean, hopefully football here in the States does really well. So that's a good thing. Mr. Michael or Mr. Kurt?
Yeah, I can go. There's a Bitcoin miner who found a huge dollar because it's called Riot Platforms, and they mine Bitcoin relentlessly in Texas. And because they have an agreement with the power company to actually throttle down their mining operations when demand is high, they made more from the payoffs, the credits from the power company than they did on the actual mining operation during the summer because they were asked to reduce their consumption by such a great amount. So big win for Riot. I don't know if that's a win for the population, but that's definitely a big win for the miner.
There you go. Mr. Kurt, what do you have for us? Do you have something for Kakta or a normal thing?
More, it's more this is a loss. The Hurricane Lee going Category 5 over the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. All you can do is you cross your fingers and best wishes for them. But the world has seen enough drama in the last few weeks, but something to keep our eye on.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, hurricane season lasts till November 30th, so we got a few more to go. So, and Puerto Rico's been every year has just been beaten up. Like apparently, God does not like Puerto Rico. It's probably like we don't like you. We're just going to keep wiping you out because every time they build something, it gets wiped out. It's a good place for a tax haven, by the way. Maybe that's why. And here's one that I thought was interesting: digital currencies. Right now, the central government's had this big meeting. There's a big article, of course, where Financial Times, and they said that we're looking into it now. We're really going to start doing it. The Bank of England is doing it. We're looking at it. Everybody's going to do it. And the most scared group on the planet with digital currencies, credit card companies. Credit card companies, the one Visa, MasterCard, and all the others are saying if once the central government does digital currencies, their concern is people won't use credit cards because they're figuring that the governments then are going to basically use digital currencies like a credit card. It's going to be like you'll have your digital currency card and boom, 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 and so the credit card's now trying to figure out how they combat that. So I thought that was interesting. So I'm not sure if that's a lost or found.
How they milk more from the system. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, like once again, all these people are going to be out of work. So I don't know. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. So that's it. So that was cool. And with Michael Collins is coming back, I hear at some point.
At some point, Michael Collins will definitely come back. There's more good news in the multinational corporation world, in the world of reindustrialization of America.
Cool. You like that? All right. Well, gentlemen, it's always a pleasure. Everybody, don't forget to subscribe and like. And if you've made it this far, the merch is below.
The merch.
So, and if you're seeing this on TikTok, we probably didn't put the link in for the merch store, so you're probably going to have to come over to our YouTube channel and take a look at it. But there is a merch store if you like these guys. I think we have John's picture on a mug, and there's some bars in front of it. It's very cool. And then there you go. But anyway, we'll see you guys next Saturday. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. We'll talk to y'all soon. Cheers.
Cheers.